MassMEP is the expert resource committed to manufacturing growth in Massachusetts. Here is the 2019 Impact Report. Who is MassMEP? They are a nonprofit that has provided consulting services to small and medium-sized manufacturers since 1996. They are one of 51 MEP centers throughout the United States and Puerto Rico that operate through a cooperative agreement between the Hollings Manufacturing Extension Partnership, MEP, of the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, under the Department of Commerce. MassMEP is part of the MEP Thriving National Network, which operates over 400 service locations in the U.S. and is staffed by 1,300 manufacturing experts. What do manufacturers say about MassMEP? Well, COSO America has stated that the services provided by MassMEP have always been first-rate, and individual providers have been very helpful. Carpe Diem stated that MassMEP was instrumental in introducing them to people and opportunities in funding and training, which had huge benefits to their company, both tactically and strategically. And Quab & Wire highly values the work that MassMEP does to support the manufacturing industry in Massachusetts. They consider their partnership with MassMEP to be an important factor in a prosperous future for their company. In May of 2019, MassMEP and other partners demonstrated the next generation of automation for small and medium manufacturing enterprises by hosting a MassMEP TeachBot event. More than ever before, automation, robotics, and humans are converging in the workforce to improve performance, increase workflow efficiencies, and reduce the cost of conducting business. All Made Possible, or AMP, was a program developed by MassMEP to introduce upcoming generations to the diverse career opportunities in advanced manufacturing. 16 students took part in the first class, and it was a 6-week pilot program that is now expanding into new school districts across the state. Mercury Wire wins Leadership Award. Speaker Robert DeLeo presented the 4th annual Jack Healy Leadership Award to Chris Yard and his team at Mercury Wire. Mercury Wire received the award in recognition of their True North initiative that emphasizes enhancing team development with a be curious, show respect, engage all, adapt and sustain, and go further approach. Ideas Drive Interprint Forward was a client case study. The challenge was that Interprint was struggling with its company culture. They had implemented the IDEA system developed by Dr. Alan Robinson, but they still struggled with safety concerns and sustainability. MassMEP assistance impacts were $255,000 in new and retained product sales, strengthened the work culture and added employees, and $213,000 in savings on costs and investment. Tip of the hat to 47 Brand was another client case study. The challenge was that 47 Brand was going through an aggressive growth period after expanding their portfolio to include clients in Major League Baseball and soccer. Working with MassMEP, they identified where delays were in the production process and were surprised by how many times the product went back and forth. They also discovered that 70% of the artwork created was not being used. It was a huge drain on resources and time. MassMEP assistance impacts were: after training, production was 18 months ahead of schedule. It increased their revenue by $9 million, and they increased and retained 195 jobs. Tom Andrelos, MassMEP Director of Innovative Growth Services, stated, "As MassMEP moves into the journey of Industry 4.0, we've established strong relationships with industry experts that will help build the future of smart factories." Over the last 5 years, MassMEP direct impacts have been $78 million in cost savings, $1.3 billion in increased and retained sales, $366 million spent on new investment, and 10,476 jobs were created and retained, all by clients in Massachusetts. MassMEP 2019 Impact Report.